again, looking at gold, we're going to actually see the main things in this market firstly, and then we're going to see what's going on. Cause something is flying today. It's called Sui. Sui is actually flying. All I'm seeing on Twitter today is Sui. I sold the top in March and people help preserve their capital by trading public. I bought 100k Dodge at the bottom. It's now breaking out of the descending wedge with a target of 20 cents. Where's this Sui? Why is this so screwed? Let's explore. I think it might be under trending. Say. I'm not on about say, I'm on about Sui. Is that how you say it? Sui? I don't even know what it is. Just a heads up that 2 weeks after September options expiration, a very bearish undertone. Last week of September and the first week of October could see blood. I do agree with the guy. It could be very bad, especially when that does occur. I think the market might be heading south. Don't get me wrong, everyone thinks it's going up. It's booming right now. If we look at what's going on here, it is booming. Bitcoin flying, Ethereum's even flying. After Vitalik started dancing, even Ethereum's going up. That's how you know. Today BTC will come down to 61.5 zone. You can't call yourself a Casper Maxi if you sell your CAS for CR20 memes. That's fact. You can't lose, bro. You are the last hope of your parents. Maybe this time will be different. Easy mode is back. Nah, man. We're going down. Look, Sui. Sui has turned to $1.50 and reached new all-time high in market cap. 4 billion. 4 billion. It's like a new emerging blockchain. I don't like this about Sui though. If we have a look at this right now, market cap of 4 billion. Cool. Fully diluted valuation 14 billion. So they're going to bring out loads of tokens. I know Raoul Powell said that the majority of token unlocks have already been unlocked, but I don't believe that. Like, if there's. Firstly, it's another headache. You have to watch for when the tokens are getting unlocked, and don't get me wrong, it could still pump. If we get a bull run, it might pump heavy. But the circulating supply is 2 billion, 2.6 billion, and the total supply is 10 billion. Who's holding the tokens? Is this a fair launch? Or are the insiders just going to dump on everyone? I don't like this coin at all. I don't like it. I know it might make people money, and I know it might make some people a hell of a lot of money. It might do Solana. I don't like Solana. Solana's garbage too. It's got token unlocks. We need to start actually looking at token unlocks, you know. Put the altcoin season here. This is the last easy cycle in crypto. After this is over, this cycle will be led by an institutional BTC land grab. Easy wins will be weird ones on the edge of new assets, tech and crypto, yep. Right, let's start looking at the charts. Dot is garbage, man. How do people believe in Dot? For real. Wow. That's crazy. That actually scares me, Tops in swing shot 5,800 good luck balls. Testing Sui community engagement. Altcoins about to run. It's so 50-50. It is so 50-50 on Twitter. That's why you don't look at Twitter. These lot do not know what day it is. These lot do not know what day it is. Sack that. Let's do some real analysis. So gold is absolutely flying. It is flying. 2.6k. Everyone's turning to gold. What about the SPX? S&P 500. Finally, flipping heck. Finally a downturn. Might go up again. Come down. Might break the all-time high one more time. Hit like 50, close to 5.8k. Bang. Wouldn't that be beautiful? Wouldn't that be beautiful? Scare the market off. Everyone thinks up only. Up only. They might even do another 50 basis point rate cut. Something's going wrong. Something's broken in the system. That doesn't mean sell your crypto because you might not be able to buy back lower. It might actually be better to hold your crypto because this might be the last cycle, like the people are saying. Then it gets grabbed by institutions. It's a risky game. It's a nasty game. You need to be decisive. You need your risk management on point, or you're gonna lose. You don't want that. You don't want to lose. You need to be there mentally. Look at this. Everyone's telling you something different. We will never see above 5,700 S&P again in our lifetime. Today we witnessed the final blow off top of a 15-year secular bull market. What on earth is going on? That guy's not happy. This is facts. This is actual facts. Holy. Alright, so back to Bitcoin. I did believe we are going to turn back down. Do I believe we're going to have a higher low? Or a lower low? Or an even smellier lower low? I know the 54k has a CME gap. So I think we'll come down to there. I don't know how far below we'll go. Because it could go here. Or we could go all the way down here. How do I draw on this thing? I need to start drawing for you guys, man. Add. No, I don't want to add nothing, but how do I draw? Is it like little crayons here? Let me draw. Oh, beautiful. My first line. So, oh yeah. If I click that, I could start drawing little patterns, man. Let's not do that. Let's go with this. Yeah, so holy, I'm like a full-on technical analysis, geometry, doing the lines. Oh, doing all this garbage. Descending wedge, breakout, breakdown. Wow. Let us clear that up. Let's clear that up. Clear that up. Clear that up. So, what's going to happen here, I believe, is, if I do that and then do that, how do I delete instantly? Ah, okay. Yeah, I got you. I got you. So this is what's gonna go down. Let's refresh the thing. Then I can delete this instantly. This is what I think is gonna play out on Bitcoin. Not that I'm a guru or anything of that nature. However, if we go here, I personally think we're gonna come down. And we're gonna come down to around this area here. Right here. If we go lower, which we could, if we go all the way here, somewhere around here and here, that is the buy zone. That right there is a flipping buy zone. I'd wait till 50 to be safe. I would definitely wait till 50. I would definitely wait till 50 to be safe. However, how do I raise this off? What the hell? You guys are going to think I'm some next level. It's not even... No. I like the cross though still. What have I done here? Messed the chart up, taking my indicators off. Chilling. Right now, if we go to some of my favourite altcoins. Yeah, because that could easily happen, man. I see a bearish trend happening. Omikami at 63 million market cap. Let's throw the stochastic RSI. Advanced stochastic. Where the hell is my graphs gone? Forget it anyway. We're looking at the last ones. And now Omikami's flying. We need that to come back down. I don't think that will, you know. Even Redo's flying again. I should have just held down here. But I still think it will correct. Come back down to around 35. Potentially even lower. Price is at 29 to about 31. What else are we rolling with? Ryujin. Is this holding up as well as Omikami? Yeah, it's doing alright, man. That's doing very well as well. But Toncoin. Let's look at Sui on here. I bet that's got a proper nice graph. Toncoin is bleeding, man. Look at Sui. USDT. Holy! That is flying. Put my indicators on. Put my indicators on. That is mad. Reset the thing. Where my indicators at? Fucking hell, there we go. Yeah, Sui's flying, man. But it's gonna come back down. Definitely is. What other altcoins we looking at? Brett. I sold all my stuff, man. This is gonna pain me to look at. I mean, I could have got a better deal. I think that was a lower high anyway. That wasn't even a lower high. It was a higher high. Might go up again. Might actually go up again. That's crazy. Let's look at the Bitcoin Fear and Greed Index. I know this one's been a little bit of a dodgy one. I'm learning how to use the content and everything. Like using the mouse, you know, to my advantage. So bear with us. So 54, neutral, going into greed, stepping in. What's liquidation saying? Over firstly the day. Oh wow, it's going to liquidate more longs over the day. 61. Holy, over the week, there's a lot of short. 56, look at all this juiciness that we're going to actually squeeze down to. Oh, look at all this juiciness over the 30 day. 55k, it could be closing that CME. Who knows? Altcoin season index, this must be flying now. Yeah, 45. Yep, it is flying. What happened in the last bull run? So before we actually kicked off an alt season, it was dead. Boom, reset, bang. I think we're going to get that again. But I think Bitcoin's going to go down first. And the last thing we're going to look at is CoinGecko. We're going to look at firstly the trending. I know Sui's going to be trending. We know that. That's just standard. And we're going to look at my own portfolio as well. Need to be careful here, man. Trading in these markets is still. I still wouldn't trade in these markets. It's too techy right now. It's not easy mode. We need easy mode. Turbo is flying. Citizen. Citizen. These lot just blow up in no time. Some of these meme coins. It's like a money printer. Holy, Sui's exploded 50%. Render, Solana, Pepe, FET. Let's check FET. This thing made me like a little bit of money, you know. I sold about up here. Bang. Should have sold there though. What a beautiful chart. It's come all the way down just to go back up. Just to come down, just to come down. It's literally repeating this. It's literally repeating this. He'll die. Actually, he might just fly. Because I don't think we've got enough time to do the rest of that. So he'll do that, he'll fly. We'll go from there. I don't know. Maybe he does. Maybe he dies. Maybe we get a recession before a bull market. Maybe everything dies. Who knows? Who the hell knows? It's too risky right now. Way too risky. Yeah, look. Fed made the worst mistake since 2007. Last time it started, the great financial crisis. I compared markets and was shocked. Here's how they manipulate you and what will happen to crypto. Fed rate cut by half a basis point on September the 18th, 2007. Bleeding. What do you think is going to happen? This is why I've gone risk free. Look at that. Yesterday, the Federal Reserve acknowledged their mistake and lowered the interest rate for the first time in 2020 by a full 50 basis points. Inflation has significantly decreased, but the Fed is still far from reaching its target levels. Is this really a bullish piece of news? And is Bitcoin really heading for a new all-time high? Since this rate reflects the state of the US economy and global economy as a whole, BTC is heavily influenced by it. The Fed rate itself is the interest rate at which banks lend to each other. Historically, a Fed rate cut leads to an increase in BTC market capitalization and vice versa, yeah. Usually, yeah. I need to just scroll down in the thread. During periods of economic growth, the Fed keeps the base rate low, which stimulates investment. In such times, high-risk assets are more attractive to investors. However, a rate hike leads to a recession, prompting investors to increase savings, sell high-risk assets, and seek a safe haven. Okay. Fed funds rate, BTC price, monetary policy tightening in 2018, 2022, Fed balance sheet. Okay, so as they cross over, which they're about to do, this happens because the Fed raises rates, banks increase loan rates for individuals and businesses. As a result, investments become more expensive for people. This also slows down the economy and reduces demand for almost everything. Comparison between consumer and commercial loans. After understanding what the Fed rate is, let's draw parallels with the Fed's actions during two key periods and now. 2007-2008 financial crisis, the crypto bull market of 2020-2021. By thoroughly studying those events, one can arrive at quite interesting conclusions. In 2007, the start of a subprime mortgage crisis led to the global financial crisis, which initiated the reconstruction of the financial sector. If you believe in numbers, on September 18, 2007, the Fed first lowered the rate from 5.25 to 4.75%. They eventually brought the rate down to a record low of 0 to 0.25%. At that time, it wasn't just the Fed's rate that led to the crisis, but also weak regulation of complex financial instruments, delayed recognition of the crisis's scale, prolonged maintenance of low interest rates, inadequate oversight of subprime lending. Although the Fed is now more experienced, crypto haze remains pessimistic. According to his first prediction, The era of central banks will end and we are heading towards a situation similar to 2007. The era of banks will end. The demand for tokenization and various technologies may decline if rates stay low for too long. However, his opinion is adjusted slightly. Now he urges everyone to watch USD JPY pair closely like a hawk. Strong JPY, weak JPY, strong BTC, strong JPY, weak BTC. Firstly, let's follow him. Have I followed him? Yeah, good. The Fed cut now all eyes on the BOJ meeting decision due this Friday. Watch USD JPY like a hawk. In the short term, JPY weak, BTC strong, JPY strong, BTC weak. JPY. That is horrific. What am I looking at? Japanese yen is coming down, so Bitcoin is looking strong. Is that what he's trying to say? The situation in 2020 during COVID era showed that rate cuts don't always lead to negative outcomes. The Fed learned from the bitter experience of 2007 and responded with much faster, more confident support. All measures were aimed at stimulating consumption and liquidity. In 2020, the Fed cut rates and launched massive asset purchase programs that maintain liquidity. Overall, all necessary actions were taken to preserve and improve the economy. During this time period, BTC then reached a record high of 60,000. Bear floor minus 70 to minus 80%. Minus 83.8%. That's why even Bitcoin's a meme coin. Minus 79 to minus 84. Minus 74. Minus 73%. If institutions are investing into this garbage, it's not garbage, it's good, but when something corrects minus 70%, it's high risk. And if they're doing that, that means that currency is going to get debased massively. In conclusion, we see that the Fed rate is only one of many factors in the global economy and thus the markets. In 2007, the Fed first faced its first crisis from which they gained substantial experience. Later in 2020, they managed to solve a huge problem which allowed the market to grow even though rates were lowered. True. My personal advice, if you're holding assets, don't even think about selling or fixing anything. Well, too late. You're on the verge of a pivotal time that could bring life-changing gains. Significant drops are possible, but 100k for BTC will be reached soon. That makes me regret everything, man. Look at BTC. Look at what it's going to do. Holy. I just want more of a correction like COVID. That's all I want. It happens all the time. What are we waiting for? Come on. That's all I want. Might not get it in a few days. I'll start, yeah, whatever giveaways. Yeah, I'll follow you for that, G. That was beautiful. That was actually beautiful. And that was good information. And I think we're going to call it that. Interesting information there. Even I've learnt a little bit. Need to be careful. Things might be going sour. However, people are going to become very, very rich over the next year. Whew.